There are over 6,000 former workers of the Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority. They were laid off when the Gateway project was started as far back as 1989 and 2002. They have been fighting for their severance package. On this episode of News Connect on Citi TV, let's find out how the journey has been for them so far. My name is Kojo Ajman. Stay tuned. What has been the struggle so far, and how much are you even looking at in the first place?
Well, in the first place, our severance award that the World Bank brought, $25,000 per head, should have been paid to us before even any other emolument should have been given us. But when we were paid in 1994, even according to our bargaining agreement, they should have paid us within 2 months. From 18th August and 89, 2 months, they should have paid our every entire emolument to us, and then we go, and then they take their company. But hereby, they didn't. They pay our first and foremost. They pay our what we call in lieu of notice. Meaning that if they, according to them, if they tell us that they are going to lay us off, we burn their cars, we spoil their material, their machineries and so on and so forth. So they won't tell us. So on the 18th August, then they gave us this 3 months leave of notice. That's one they gave us. Instead of paying us after that, you should have paid us within 2 months, or let's describe 2.5 months, They paid us in 94, whereby they pay us, and then before that we saw that this our severance award has not been included, and from there we started fighting with them, and up to now they have not come in.
You know, you took this issue to court.
Yeah.
Yes. And what has been the responses at each level of the court cases?
Yeah, it is true. We summoned this case to court, after which we have been denied of payment of the severance pay. Because severance pay is an automatic payment of money after laying out a worker out of service in the terms of redundancy. So we petitioned to the authority. Yeah, we petitioned to them. And then after we have been laid off, and our pay slip had been given, we studied it, and severance was not paid. So we petitioned. Then we were told that meetings have been, carried on by the board and then board of directors and management. So later we shall hear from them. We asked them when. Then they say by 1 month's time. So 1 month's time, we're not hearing anything from them. We went to them back again. Then they told us point blank that we have nothing again to be paid with during Kumejo's administration. Then I said, no, if that be the case, we have to summon this case to court. So we summoned this case to Temasek Court, dragging the issue. The issue was transferred to High Court. But in the end, that was 2007, the case was brought to an end, ruling against us in order of statuba, meaning that we did not take them to court on time, within the 12 calendar months. So in the judicial law, we have lost the case. Then we say no, if that be the case, and then we petition the case to the government.
2002. They give us only shake hand, 2 million, 5 million, and those who end up with old people, they give them 10 million. But the ultra money where the World Bank sent to be given to us, they don't give us. They just lay it off. We stay for house about 3 years, and the Gabon informed us that we will be giving, they will be paying us. By that time up to now, plenty of people are suffering and their children are not working. They all vanish. And a few people, those who remain, they remain. Somewhere they rent houses, they come on them. Some people say if they die. You see, now we, those who are in Tema now, when we get the cities where we are still living, we set ourselves together. We put secretaries. We send this matter, we take a lawyer, we send this matter to court. When the matter was going to court all the time, we came to win the case somewhere. Even according to the law, they say Campo should pay us. Kapua should pay us because our matter is clear, and they also lawyers who accept when they are ready to pay. When they are ready to pay, they change the situation.
We can tell on authority that all the court cases we won, and the current CEO is aware of that. Even we have him on record saying that we should back down on we have won the cases, and then the company will also get out of its current position of winning the case, and so that we come together and find amicable solution to this impasse. And seriously, this is what we had expected. I must be honest with you, but whatever happened since October 12, 2018, up to date, leave much to be desired, because we were with the man at the Gapoa headquarters. My brother, the meeting started at around 7. We were almost 9:30 to 10, and it was so cordial. It was so cordial that we know he promised to arrange for the second meeting. But today, as we speak, our lawyers have called him. They have called him. They have written to him without any respect, no response. You understand? And yes, we are saying on authority that we won all the court cases, and we have all the judgments to let the public know that this is what happened.
The severance package, it started from 2003 up to the present, change of government, and they haven't done anything for us. Look at my plight, look at my hair, and my children. How do you take me for? You just watch me right now. As you see me here, it's the same thing that is happening at home. There's nothing that I can do to help my children. And we have money. Why don't you give it to us so that we can take care of our children and our family? So that's what we have. In fact, we are suffering.
Tell us the number of places that you have taken this petition to.
Oh, so many places have been taken to. This our leaders, they have taken this very case to so many places. Though I wasn't part of them, but since they started our meetings and everything, we have been one, and we had to work for a common goal because we are suffering as workers. You could hear from Gapua, the ex-workers. Many of them have died. Many of them have died. Even I brought a certain 2 women. Some of them, their husbands, they have died, and they are suffering. So we are suffering. In fact, we are suffering as Ghanaians. And you management, you know that we have assiduously worked for you people to get anything to do with it. And how can that work for you for your pay? How do you see him?
The whole issue, that's 2002. We forwarded this issue to court and we won. They're supposed to pay us. And then the 5 leaders who were leading us, they pay them. And they leave the rest, about 4,950 or so. Yeah, 195. Yeah, 4,195. And they pay only the 5 people who are the leaders. And when we pursued the issue, later on, we were told that we should go and sit down with GPHA to negotiate, which we are not happy about it. You get me? Since they pay the 5 people, the amount of money they pay to them, they should calculate it same and pay us, because they are not the only people who work in the court. We all forward the issue to the court. So that is all a problem that we have now. So we need the president to intervene so that we see.
Some of us have died. If you are, even our daily bread, to get our daily bread, some of us, if it's not due to our children, that we were able to train before we came out, we might also have been died. Because if you are sick, if you to get money to buy even food to eat, you will get money. And if you are sick, you have to get money to go to hospital. You don't get money. So most of our people have died due to this constraint that have put on us. So this is why we are now very much eager to see to get our money.
That'll be all for this episode of News Connect on Citi TV. My name is Kojo Achman. Keep watching Citi TV.